All right, this is just a follow up about making doors, cabinet doors, or passage doors. So what I've done is I've created a new shape here, and this is just a door, and it's using an elliptical arch. And you notice down here you don't have the ability to just have a right or a left. All you have is the full arch. And so I've done a CAD detail from view, and here it is. So I'm just going to grab a line, and I'm going to come up to right there, and that's where this straight part meets this curve, this arc. And then I'm going to snap there and see if I can snap right there. And I want to disconnect this. And we'll convert this to an arc. And then we're going to convert it to a polyline. And I want to use I think 6 is good. Maybe we'll try 7. So I'm gonna separate this into 7 segments. Then I can take each of these and I can snap them to that line. Of course, I can move them around. And then since these are straight lines, I can convert them to an arc. I wish there were an easier way to do this. Maybe there is. I'm not much of a CAD guy. If you split it up, I chose 7 segments, and if you split it up into more, that might be better. I'll just take this piece and bring it down, come down here, come over here, come back up. And there's the outline of our door. So I'm just going to slide it over here. And that looks pretty good. You want to get this pretty smooth, this curve, because we're going to be doing things with it. So I'm going to select this. I'm going to copy it in place. I'm going to hold the C key, and I'm going to come down here to this corner. hit tab. I'm going to move this in 2.5. I'm going to select both these. Control C, come back over to elevation. Control Alt V. Grab this one and get it out of the way. Alright, so right now this is just CAD. So I'm going to select this, convert it to a polyline solid. In X14 you'll have something else. Say OK. Make this 3/4. Select this inside. Do the same thing. Polyline solid. Solid hole. Say OK. You can't do that, so don't check that. You would think you could, but it's different. This is a solid hole. This is a polyline solid. Again, X14 I think is going to be different. So polyline solid. Say OK. And then it'll let you put a check mark right there, and you can see over here that it creates a hole. Unfortunately, no matter what you do, it facets things. It just doesn't ever look as good as it should. So what you can do is you can select these individual lines. It's kind of important up here at the top because the curve is there's more, the radius is smaller up here. So I'm going to select that, and I'm going to convert it into a bunch of short lines, basically. And that helps clean that up. You can do the same thing over here. This inside hole is sometimes hard to... And you can go around and clean this up. Like right here, I can just convert this into a curve. I don't think that's what I wanted to do. Anyway, it's kind of tedious, but you'll end up with something you can use as a door. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to convert it to a symbol. I don't need to show advanced options, and I'll add to the library. And then we'll use it right here. And I'm going to grab this material and spray it there. And if you watch the other video, I was talking about how the grain on this door looks like it's running vertically here. Again, it looks like they just stuck a big piece of veneer on it with the grain running vertically and then cut out. And you'll notice when I created this door, Chief built this door itself. I didn't manually create this. I let Chief build it. But Chief wraps the grain direction around this curve. And if you create these doors individually, manually, like I did, you'll get this grain pattern running vertically.